In a small village in India, there lived a young couple who had been dreaming of a child for many years. Their wish finally came true when a baby girl was born to them. The parents were overjoyed and they named her Nisha, but sadly, just a few hours after Nisha's birth, her father passed away from a heart attack. Her mother's eyes were full of tears, her heart shattered. There was no one to protect her now. But despite all the pain, she held on to one thing: the will to raise her daughter no matter what. Nisha grew up facing hardship from the very beginning. Her mother worked as a housemaid at wealthy people's homes, earning just enough money to buy rice on credit. Sometimes her mother went hungry just so Nisha could eat. Nisha knew she didn't have a father. Her mother would tell her that he'd gone on a long journey and would never return. One day, Nisha asked her mother why she couldn't celebrate Father's Day like other kids. Her mother, with tears in her eyes, embraced her and said, "You may not have a father to tie a Rakhi to, but you are blessed to have a God who has sent 4 arms to hold you, 4 legs to run for you, and a heart that beats only for you." As Nisha grew older, her dreams grew bigger. She wanted to become a police officer and serve her country, but her reality was grim. Her family was poor, and there wasn't much hope for her future. Her school books were torn and some pages were missing. She would study with whatever she had, using notebooks that other children had used before her. At night, when there was no electricity, she would read by the light of a kerosene lamp. She was determined to succeed. She studied hard and scored a perfect GPA in both SSC and HSC exams. After finishing her 12th grade, she got into a university on a scholarship. She wrote a letter to her mother explaining everything and asked for her blessings to accept the scholarship. Her mother, though illiterate, understood her daughter's dreams and sacrifices. Overwhelmed with emotion, she said, "My daughter has brought me more pride than any son could have. I am so happy that my Nisha will make it big one day. Being a girl means nothing. It is our duty to make society see that women can do anything men can do." Nisha excelled in her college and won several accolades. Years passed, and today, that little girl from the village is a respected government officer serving in her hometown. She works tirelessly to help the underprivileged and protect the rights of women and children. Her dedication and integrity have earned her the respect of her colleagues and the love of the community. One day, Nisha received her first paycheck. Overwhelmed with emotion, she went to her mother and said, "Ma, today it's my turn to take care of you." She gifted her mother a beautiful new sari and promised to take care of her forever. From that day on, her mother never had to work again. This isn't just Nisha's story. It's the story of thousands of girls who grow up without a father, but carry mountains of dreams in their hearts and never stop climbing. So once upon a time, in a town nestled amidst lush green hills, lived a young woman named Leah. Leah was known throughout the town for her warm smile and infectious laughter. However, beneath her cheerful exterior, Leah harbored a deep sadness. You see, Leah had grown up without a father. When she was just a little girl, her dad had left the family, leaving them with nothing but a mountain of debt. Her mother, unable to cope with the financial strain, soon fell ill and passed away, leaving Leah all alone in the world. Despite the bleak circumstances, Leah refused to give in to despair. With unwavering determination, she studied hard and eventually graduated from university. Upon graduation, Leah returned to her hometown, determined to make a difference. She joined an NGO that focused on empowering underprivileged girls, becoming a beacon of hope for those who had lost faith in their dreams. One day, while working on an outreach program, Leah met a young girl named Maya. Maya's story mirrored Leah's own, filled with abandonment and despair. Seeing her reflection in Maya, Leah took it upon herself to mentor the young girl, providing her with not just material support, but also emotional guidance. Together, they worked towards creating a better future. As years went by, Leah's efforts bore fruit. Under her leadership, the NGO flourished, becoming a symbol of empowerment for women in the community, yet there were some who envied her success. Among them was Victor, a wealthy businessman who had long been enamored with Leah. When his advances were rejected, his infatuation turned into obsession, leading him to spread vicious rumors about Leah. Undeterred, Leah decided to fight back. With the help of her friends and colleagues, she exposed Victor's hypocrisy, proving his involvement in illegal activities. As Victor's empire crumbled, Leah's reputation soared. People began to look beyond her past, recognizing her strength and resilience. Looking back on her journey, Leah realized that growing up without a father had shaped her into the woman she was. It had instilled in her a fierce determination and an unwavering commitment to justice. Though scars of the past still remained, Leah knew that she was not defined by her adversities, but by the courage she found within herself to keep moving forward. In the end, Leah's story reminds us that life can be unfair, but it's our choices that define us. No matter how difficult the situation, we have the power to shape our future and become the architects of our own destiny. She was just a simple village girl with a big dream in her heart. Her name was Arohi, and she yearned to break free from the shackles of poverty and become a teacher. Growing up without a father, Arohi had known hardship, but she never let it dampen her spirit. With a thirst for knowledge, she hit the books, studying by the dim oil lamplight each night, determined to make the most of her situation. Her mother, a strong and resilient woman, worked as a farm laborer, doing her best to support Arohi's education. Though the odds were stacked against her, Arohi excelled in her studies, her mind as sharp as a tack. As she grew older, her dream of becoming a teacher only intensified. But she knew that, to make it a reality, she needed more than just books and pencils. She needed opportunities, chances that were often denied to girls in her village. Undeterred, Arohi took matters into her own hands. She joined a local self-help group for women, learning skills that would not only help her achieve her dreams, but also empower other women in her community. Her determination paid off when she caught the eye of a local NGO that was looking for bright young minds to sponsor. With their support, Arohi was able to pursue her education, eventually graduating from a prestigious university. But Arohi's story doesn't end there. Upon graduation, she returned to her village, determined to make a difference. She opened a free school for underprivileged children, giving them the opportunity to learn and grow that she herself had been denied. As years went by, Arohi's impact on her community grew. She became a beacon of hope for many, proving that with hard work and determination, one can achieve their dreams no matter how daunting they may seem. And so, the tale of Arohi serves as a reminder that true strength lies not in one's circumstances, but in one's will to overcome them. If you want to watch more interesting videos, click on that video right there. And if you want to support us, just subscribe and comment down below. We'll be right there chatting with you guys. So don't be shy. Comment down below. We appreciate your support.